Wifey Wednesday. Today we are celebrating an early 4th of July and the Chicago Blackhawks being in the Stanley Cup with beer can chicken. Oh yeah, this is the Wifey specialty. This is the dish that I'm convinced took me from a girlfriend to a wifey. Alright, let's get wifed up. Here's what you need. You need a can of beer. We're going to go with the very classy Busch Light. You need some olive oil, some spice of your choice. I like to use this jerk rub, a little bit of butter, a chicken. Now I get mine from the Whole Foods counter. It's already been cleaned out because if you just go to the supermarket and buy one, it could have all this stuff in it, and I don't know about you, but I don't want to go digging through that thing. So I get mine cleaned out, and then I also got one of these nifty stands online, really cheap. This helps everything stay upright, okay? Also, I want to explain to you something very important about the grill. You want to turn your barbecue on medium heat on the left and the right side, no heat in the middle. That's where the chicken's going to go, and it's going to cook inadvertently, so it's not direct heat. That way the chicken won't overcook and get dry. All right, now the fun part. For you guys, not for me. Now got my own little chicken in the oven. You want to drink half your beer, or pour it out if you're an expecting mom like me. And it can be any brand of beer as long as it's a can, not a bottle, okay? So we're going to put this stand, pop it open, put our little beer like that, and stand it up. The chicken will then have a little seat in a minute. Okay, you can see this guy has its little legs tied together. You want to make sure that you untie that because that's where the beer can's going to go, and it's going to go this way up, okay? Now I'm going to take this off because I touched my chicken, and I'm going to grease this baby up with the olive oil. I also added a little bit of spice to this. We're going to flip this bad boy over and make sure the oil gets everywhere. You really can't mess this dish up, which is why it's a specialty of mine, clearly, because I like things that are easy and wifey-proof. Then we're going to take our spice mix and just dump a generous portion right on that baby and rub the spice in. You also want to make sure it gets inside the belly. That way it's spiced from the inside out. Here we go. And rub that inside. Beautiful. Whenever I talk to anyone about beer can chicken, they always act like it's so intimidating, but as you can see, it's the easiest thing in the world to make. Now I have some melted butter here that's been sitting out in the sun. Talk about gluttony. I'm also gonna rub that on there, and I'm gonna use a regular stick of butter in a little bit. All right, now that our chicken is all greased up and good to go, I'm gonna slide this bad boy back on. Okay, and we are going to put him on the can. Real easy. There you go, buddy. You comfortable? I mean, it's kind of cute, right? Here you go. Okay, now I'm done with this glove. I'm going to take this stick of butter and I'm going to shove it right in there. And it'll melt as it's going. We don't need that much. We can do about just like that. Set him right like that for her. And I need to explain to you guys that the beer from the can really helps lock in all the juices. The beer will evaporate as it cooks. We are going to put this on for about an hour and 15 minutes, and you want to check it. I like to cook mine for an hour and a half. Check the temperature and make sure it's cooked all the way through. All right, have a good nap, buddy. Okay, are you ready? It's time for the big reveal. Now this chicken's been cooking for about an hour and a half. Remember, we have the 2 burners on medium, the middle one off. Let's see how it looks. Oh my goodness. Look at how crispy that skin is. So juicy from the butter and the beer. Now there's 2 ways to check to make sure the chicken's done. There's either a thermometer, you can pop that baby in, just make sure, or you can just cut some off and make sure that it's cooked all the way through. which I like that old-fashioned way. And as you can see here, it's nice and juicy. Here we go. If that is not the perfect bite of chicken, I do not know what is. But I have a feeling that you and your guests are going to eat the entire thing. Thanks for hanging out, and be sure to check out the blog for the step-by-step recipe. For the full recipe, hit up the blog, thewifeykitchen.com. And thanks for watching.